Name.
Okay. All right. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the poet in the spotlight, Meher Daruvala. She is from Mumbai and she writes poems that I understand are given to her by Baba. And many of us who have been with her at Arti get to hear her poems, and now we'll share them with the world. Meher, we're really delighted that you could be here tonight. What time is it? This is 7 o'clock Eastern time. What time?
Here it is nearly 6 o'clock in the morning.
So she's very generous to get up and do this for posterity.
Of
So
course, I will do it for any one of you.
thank you so much. Go ahead.
Okay. Jai Baba. Baba, please. Okay. I'm going to read the one I have written lately. It's called The Twist. I had no thoughts. I had no feelings. I had no God, but my own thoughts in me. I opened the book. I saw the names of gods written in deep blue ink. I went on reading and saw the pictures of God in every pages. The breeze made the pages move in the book, but stopped at page 25. I saw the picture and name Mer Baba. I did not know who it is. Just below the name, Mer Baba written in deep handwriting. God in human form, and tears rolling down my face. I held the book and saw the picture of Mer Baba. The call said in his words, silently, you have looked deep into to me. I look deep into you. You have me in your heart, but the pain you were in has shattered you, and the twist and the turn has brightened your love. The divine ocean twists to turn, twists to sad thoughts, has blossomed me in your love, Mer Baba. Another one I will read also from my mobile. The night of joy. I stood staring in the night light, which made me feel a joyous time. I stood near the door and took a breath and glanced the moonlight over the hills. The light which shone was not only light in the different ways, but the silent light of beaming, swirling lights near the moonlight. Moon in different forms, moon in crescent forms, moon in big round circles, but the rolling in different ways of shine. Sparkling down, sparkling lights, sparkling diamonds, but moon on a scribbled tile of joy. The tile with words of Tar Mer Baba, Ki Jai, but the face I see Mer Baba in the tile of lights. Okay, so now I'll read from the papers which I've got. Okay, okay. First one is dawn to dusk. Hmm? I woke up early, cold morning, snuggle under my blanket, which keeps me warm. But as I lay on my bed, dawn appeared in a slow motion, and I could see from my window. Slow and steady, the sun gradually came up, and a hot orange ball with a tight rays of her rotating in a special speed. Down came in the sun slowly on its axis, but bit by bit, a very big golden ball came down and the dust came in. The beaming light gone, and the cold wave began with a noise of strong night wind blowing down the chimney chute. So, dusk to dawn in silent steps with winds blowing in different ways. Winds of love, winds of bells, winds of chiming chimes all in a row. shadow. I was resting in my cozy bed. I just saw the curtain swishing away. I said, wow, swishing away in the warm sunny afternoon when no breeze but a calm afternoon. Suddenly the curtain swishing more and the strange feeling touched my thoughts. I turned one side of the curtain, but the shadow moved in vain. So smoothly, I think. What the swishing of my pink curtains. I shoo the curtains, but the shadows stood up straight on the walls. I screamed in my saying, my eternal father besides me in my room of hearts. I saw eternal Mer Baba swishing in different directions of joy. But the shadow of happiness lies in one's eyes and heart. Okay. The next one is the light. In my thoughts in mind, light with love, light with shining hearts. But the light which is on me is from my Mer Baba in human form. He throws the beam of light in my heart, and the bulbs of light shimmer in me, shimmering in silence. But the light in me is Mer Baba's love and joy and everything in for me. Oh, Mer Baba, the wine of joy in lightning glass of crystal stones, shimmering in my heart with lights in the ocean of love. Love of lights, love of faith, love of tears. But the love one gets is a silent touch of Mer Baba's hands. Light of love, light of joy, light of faith in my eyes of tears. The floating candle. I lit the light, I lit the lamps, but one silently was floating on a secret oil. I stood silently staring at where the light is floating on the alley. I held my thoughts but could not let my tears roll. I saw the candles brighten up the silent walking path, but the candles all in a row with fragrance of roses in a line of joy. The floating light shines in different lights of the master's thoughts, but what we see is the roads to light a candle in the heart of joy, wisdom, and love of Mer Baba, light in the hands of fragrance of love. The light emulates from our heart is nothing but the deepest joy of Mer Baba. He picks the passion of joy in one's heart and illuminates the light in pains from silent touch, but the divine light is more than 1,000 candles glowing in a row. The light sparkles in different forms, light to dark in different times, but I see Meher Baba, light in the form of love and shadow on all. The next one is silence. Silence is not a time to laugh. Obey the master in his utmost ways. Silent time at all places. Every religious place is silent in Mehrabad and at Mer Baba's lotus feet on tile. Mer Baba is the silent teacher. He is silent, eternal Father in one and all. We do our loving things in silent ways, but always He is doing His beloved Aarti times. Let us all put our Aarti together and accept him in three words, always Avatar, Mer Baba, and Jai Baba all the time. Okay, so this is one set is over. Okay. The Call. I think I've read this often, but I'm going to read it again because I like this one. I walked a mile holding on the phone near my heart. Suddenly, the phone vibrated so fast, and in a lightning speed, I picked it up, tears rolling down my cheeks. I held the phone and said the name, God in human form. I wondered, who is God in human form? I could hardly say a word as I was in tears and shivering. Holding the phone when I answered the message was a drop. Things and said, visit me in your joyful times. I ran a mile. I went to visit God in human form. But when I stood, startled, against the door of the Samadhi, a tear rolling down my cheeks, he held my hand and took me into the Samadhi. I bent my knees, I bent my heart, and poured all my love for you. But when I left the Samadhi, I walked out and cried in tears. But my third eye in vain caught the loving eternal Father, Mer Baba. Love in my heart of hearts. The glimpse of the third eye is a symbol of wisdom of words, but also a secret of thoughts at a far glimpse of the samadhi of love, the burning incense stick. The burning incense stick I had in my hands, I placed the fire in the fire of love, but the stick of incense burnt the evil words in different forms of thoughts. I paid my heart, felt joy to my beloved in silence, but bent my knees over the wishing fire of lights. I saw the fire in spring of lights and the fire in the line of swirling moves. I went round the fire, I went round in 7 rounds, till up came the silent master's face in the form of Jesus in with the folded hands. The rain fell on the fire and the water crackers. The storm, but no one like Mer Baba would throw the evil into dust. Before my eyes and heart of love, you stand silent near me. Before my eyes, I see nothing, but only the love you are cherished around me. Before my eyes, I can see the light on candles, all in a row, rolling up with light of joy on the Samadhi steps. Before my eyes, I see Eternal Father hold on to my hands at the dawn of love in the tomb of words in a silent prayer. Ocean of waves. I walked in my footsteps on the beach, looking at the horizon of the blue sky, hearing the waves with different splashing sounds, up one wave and with a big bang on the ocean of calmness. Waves float, waves splashing, waves swirling in deep ocean with a bubble of joy. Waves spring up, waves roll down, waves slither in different forms. Waves are fun to see, but the giant waves which perches on the top. Waves are fun to see, but the giant waves which perches on the top is the love of life. Waves come, waves go, waves splashing, but the devil who does is only you, Mer Baba. The support. The support to us is the pillar of love. His hands on his eyes, on his eyes on us, his kiss for us, and his silent teachings to us. The light he pours in different times, the light of different rhythm of raindrops flow in different ways. The shadow of light, the shadow of joy, the shadow of words in front of my eyes. Never lost, but swaying in different ways. Color of love, color of joy, the support of thoughts, all from my heart in the deep line of lights. This is called prayer. I had a torn prayer book, which was tattered and torn. I stuck the pages with the help of Mer Baba's hands to maintain my prayer book. I would pray in a corner, reading from my torn book. And when I would finish praying, I would say 3 words to Mer Baba: good thoughts, good words, good deeds. Then one day I said Jai Baba very loud and said, Baba, help me in the line of these words. My prayer is strong, but I can't say more as my book is torn and tattered in many ways. He picked up a book in silence from my hand and vanished. I opened my eyes and saw a prayer is over without the book. I cried silently and stood in a corner in vain, thinking, Oh God, bless me and the world of my beloved in the all. We are one and everything in every moment and everywhere in these days. Love of joy, blessings of light and love. Hope I'm doing well.
Absolutely. It's
Thank you.
you should see the smiles on
Yeah.
people's faces. It's really special.
Fabulous.
I have a habit of drinking a lot of water.
Good job.
Yeah, because in India you need to drink water to keep this thing.
It's a good habit, Meher. Anyway, you're fat. Your pumps are.
I drink water in Bombay, but not in Mera. Eyes. Eyes will shine. Eyes will see. The teardrop which trickles down for love of joy. I read in deep thoughts. I read in my eyes and heart. The song of love will never fade it, will move more and more with a silent teardrop. The darkness of love, the darkness of tear from my eyes. But I see you there, silent ways of joy of love in me. The night with you is the deepest joy in my heart. But seeing you, I can't stop falling in love with a silent tear. The hollow. This is more on the hollow is because on the squirrels in Mehrabad, which I've written this. I went to the Samadhi. I went at the dawn. I praying in my mind with the beautiful meadows of earth around me. I walked and I talked to my God. But as I walked and I saw a tiny golden lights beaming up from the hollow trees, branches with shoots of lights, I stood for a while, more thoughts and a bit of the golden ball of Mehrabad shone high in the open skies. The ball never stood in one place, but it moved on as a roller in different parts of the Samadhi to the different times of the line of silent steps. The gold and orange ball blossom in the well in the green paddy fields. Life of love shine upon us in beauty, spiritual thoughts in all. Okay, this is mind. Mind is not a dustbin. Mind is not anything alone. Mind is full of joy to the light. Mind is light in different showers of drops. Mind is moving, light. Mind is only to stand with Mer Baba. Oh, beloved, you are to grace our loving love against three steps: joy, love, and light. Mind is Baba, the eternal Father. Lips. The lips which are silent cannot shout, but the lips which you see in the silent lips of Mer Baba. The silent is like a zip code. A silent is like a quiet watchman who does not know a devil stole his guarded stick. The lips sealed is a time of thought. One's mind, silent steps, silent way, but the best way to be silent with a solemn smile at the eternal Father's way. He can tick you saying in silence ways, though his action on finger tips, come to me, but obey me in heartful love, not the way I don't like. Think of me more and more and drum deep in my heart of love. Prayer. Beloved Mer Baba, the prayers which touch one and all is a love of joy, happiness and happiness by you, Mer Baba. But the prayer I pray to us is from my heart of joy. Beloved God, help us all to love you more and more in the happiness, till the angels help hold to everywhere. Mer Baba, you are in different forms in all ways. The power of love. The power of love is not a hug, not a silent love. The power of love is the words said in one's heart and to God every day. The prayers we say to the God is from one's heart and the showering blessings in the light of love. I pray not for fun, but fulfill my dreams and fold my palms for him. The words may not be seen in joy, you, but the person who prays with a soft heart is holding on to the daman of love and the light of Mer Baba. His showering in all ways is not thunder, not rain, but the love in my home of lights. O Mer Baba, you hold the candles of light in your samadhi, but never losing hope on one's thoughts. I pray in silence with a kneeling my love to you and my heart warming thoughts to touch your lotus feet. A prayer of the ocean of love is never losing one's light, but the power of prayer is a divine knowledge to all. Okay, this I've written. I've read these. Okay. So the second set is also over. Circle. Is this over? A circle has no corners. A circle of friends hold hands. But the hands which hold the ancient one has many spiritual love falling in us. The hand is tight of love. The hand is having gold on it, but the gold falls on us is the ancient one's blessing from Mehrabad. The sky has shimmers and light on all on. The ancient one has hands, but the ancient one will sing in silent ways, say, I am the ancient one in many forms of love, light, and wonderful memories of joy. Oh, beloved Mer Baba, you're all to me. You have the power, you in different forms of love, light, happiness onto the earth, loved by Merabad in the forms of words. Ancient one, you are my beloved in many ways. The joy you give from the hearts of hearts, but the tear which rolls down my cheeks is because of love and light over the ocean you pour onto me. The moon is over the crescent light, but I see you in thousand forms of light, shining over my bed while I sleep in my soft bed. The boy with the torch, I rode 1,000 miles till I reached the barren road, no one to see but the land of love. I rode deep down the roads, up and down the hills, but every time I would go higher on the hills, I felt silent thoughts in my mind. I stumbled, I threw the bushes, I stumbled in pain. But the pain I was, no one could think. I went deeper in the forest, but not a light nor a torch at me. But I saw a man flashing a deep light onto me. He held me in the ways of joy, but but said in his voice, Oh, my child, you have ventured in the world of wisdoms on your own. I came to home to the light of love, but the Lord God held my hands and made me walk in silent steps to the Avatar Jai Baba. This is basically, I'll tell you, I wrote about a circle because of friends on Baba Zoom. I wrote, and a bit of how we go to the Samadhi. So if you want, we go through I think through a path we would say Prakash from NPR.
What's that?
That we go from it to from NPR to the this thing to the
But
Samadhi to that path.
I don't know any specific name that they have for that, but sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Shall we have?
Now I'll read.
It's just
Yeah.
they say that the
Yeah.
to the samadhi on
Yeah.
which
Okay, now I'll read the bond of love. The bond of love, I opened my eyes with lights of sparkling diamonds, dancing lights. I opened my love of joyness, of gifts showered upon the bondage of happiness. With brothers and sisters, I opened my doors of love with Mer Baba waiting to pop in my home. Mer Baba pop into my home with gifts for me. He sat on the chair with a handful of money in a tiny envelope. I held his hand and I just said to him, Thank you, whatever you have done for me. Thank you, Mer Baba. You have showered me in different ways. The quiet watchman. The master was snoring, and with a joy to push himself to work the next day for giving the darshan programs to the villagers. But the hence he thought of sleeping a sound sleep, and his snoring did not help. Oh, beloved, you sleep. I will watch over once uh, one's open, voice and sing to you. But the silly watchman on duty started singing Ocean of Love, and it disturbed the master's sleep. Ha ha ha! I snore like a dreamer, but can't listen to the footprints of love. The watchman sung to joy to the world, joy to my master, joy to Araj beside your bed. Uh, you in the snoring love of beloved Mer Baba, you are the ancient one. Sing to me, sing to praise. You dance with me, you dance in love, but the beloved who stands near us is the watchman on foot. He is you who dreams in the silent thoughts of wisdom and knowledge and snores in his bed of roses with love and light falling on the master by joy. Never lose your thoughts, believing thoughts in Baba's love in the silent step and silent ways. Okay, then another one is called I stood on the veranda singing silently tune, but my eyes flashed in a swift looking at the lotus lights. The lotus being a symbol in lots of ways, but the lotus light had a beaming night. The lotus light had a shadow of lights of Mer Baba dancing in the moonlight of love. But with the rain splashing down on the lotus lights, the thunder of raindrops shine on the lotus lights. Oh, Mer Baba, you dance in many ways and shower your joy of light in different times, but utmost love you give joy. The light of love, the lotus lights in the lily pad tanks of water, moving slow movements under the twilight time. Let's shower the rains and jump into the puddles and swing into joy and wisdom times with the beloved Mer Baba. Lotus lights shine bright on the path to Merabad. The rain was splashing in the glory of lights, candles glowing round swirling table of Baba songs, but the lights lifting the colors of happiness and love in the candles of words and silent thoughts. Oh, beloved Mer Baba, you are the ancient one of silent teachers in all form of God, love. Beloved Mer Baba, the ocean of rainbows and lights in my heart is the ancient one of all. Rain and wind, lights dancing, ancient thoughts, oh beloved, swirl silent lights, the chiming bells of joy and happiness. The lights we see and sing and praise to the Samadhi. Mer Baba with the ancient one. Star your light, star bright. Your light is the candles of love. That is. Oh, here, this is also done. I walked over your threshold. I bowed down to my avatar. You hug me tight and lay your gentle hands on me. I thank you for everything, but you would not allow me to leave your samadhi. I walked over the threshold and a tear fell. I wiped it, saying, I'm with you. But my beloved avatar answers, come over to me, come over to me. Be in my palms of love and light, but I'm all over you. The clean heart. When my heart is clean, when the burden is unwanted, love and light vanished, the master pulls the negative feeling, sad times from us. But, but, the light which falls upon me and you is the Baba in us. He is the teacher. He is the ancient one. He's Krishna. He's Mer Baba and all loving gods in human form. Oh, beloved Baba, the deepest love and light shine upon all. The depths of love and light shine upon all. O beloved Baba, ancient one, pour the cup of wine in all. The lover is in me, the lover in you. But the ways you shower your obedience is by the love and light and thoughts. Okay. Sadra. A sadra is white, a sadra is thin. He wears it with love of joy. A sadra is white, a sadra is thin. He walks in the warm air for the coolness on him. He takes a bow, he takes darshan. He takes his love with him on the cool walk. The sadra is thin, the sadra is worn upon him. He bows down his thoughts in the light of joy. He walks with all, he talks with all. His sides is the pillar and the post, and the beloved on the side by side. Mera on the left and money on the right. One who walks into the circle of joy is on the path wearing a white sadra. Surrender. Surrender, my love. Surrender your thought. I behold the steps to surrender. I hold on to your daman. I hold on to life. I surrender days with prayer to you. To take a bow against the will. To say, oh beloved, you are one to me. You are joy to me. I surrender my life to be with you in all ways and hold tight to your daman forever. Ocean of waves. Ocean of waves, one unending peace, unending thoughts, ocean of light in the waves of joy with silent master's love. Ocean of rainbows into the ancient streams, but the streams never stop. The ocean of light in love, the ocean of rainbows and the ocean of joy. We touch the ocean in deepest thoughts, water of ice and water of light. Water of ice and water of light, Mer Baba, the ocean of love. Okay, this is another set. The first is anger in the ancient thoughts. Anger hard to blow, but the anger which the master solves is the whirlwind of love. Love lights the candles. Love cries the depths. Love speaks from his heart to the master, but the wind will move the direction to the master. Thoughts to touch the soul of soul. Heart and heart and pour the message of joy and light in the one's eyes. Don't blow hard. Respect the master's love in our hearts. The veil. I think I've read this one to you all. The veil is the lover of joy, sitting in the pink threshold stool. He picks the pink to lighten his dreams in the deepest thoughts of love. But, but, the joy of Meher Baba is from the pink blossoms of light and love in the beaming joy of thoughts of wisdoms of the Samadhi. The highest of the high. The sun is high. The sun is at the highest of the high light. The sun is over the home of the Samadhi in different angles of light. The first angle of light is like prism on the tip of love. The second is in the angle of the first stone over the Samadhi. And the third angle we see is the orange ball moving on its thin spikes at a silent way. One in all, one in different forms of thoughts. But the thoughts which round is like the different ways of color of orange in us. Listening to the beat of music, which is splendid in different thoughts of joy, of love, and light from our heart. The music which shines is the music of God in human styles. Oh, beloved, you are the pillar to peace. You are the ancient singer in footsteps of light and love and lust. But the ancient singer who plays his flute and taps his foot, beats his knuckles to the notes of joy, smiles in a solemn smile, Meher Baba. Okay, this is done. Other ones are bells and rubies. This is an absolutely new one. I think I've not read it to you all. Bells and rubies crackling on the ground. Bells and rubies all in different ways. But the light which shines on the cobble floor is the crescent moonlight on the floor. Bells of joy, bells of justice, bells of love in the deepest silence of Meher Baba. Oh, beloved Meher Baba, you carry the veil in the house of love in your heart and pour the message of love in one's heart with a tear rolling down one's eyes. The tear of love is not one, but it flows silently in different ways of joy. The pain is the thought flashing in different forms, but the light of veil is flowing on a bed of roses with ocean calmness, waves splashing in forms of light with swirling winds over the hills and light beneath the world, winds, but the stars shine upon silent dreams. Night of love, night of words, can't say silent thoughts, but the joy for the world. Mera, Mera, you shine so bright. Mera, Mera, your heart is pure as golden lights. Mera, Mera, you always touch the love of Meher Baba. Mera, Mera, how can I say, but you are everywhere on all the this thing, love of love flying in the world with Meher Baba. Mera, Mera, I wish you bright and lots of love and laughter in this world. And this I had written for her birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mera. Happy birthday. The sweetest smile, Mera, is my Radha. Fear. The waves may be high, the waves may be strong, but fear I have is the big splashing on me. Fear of thoughts, fear of dark, but fear in only my mind. But Meher Baba solves fear in all. Fear of the big cop who looks down to take the fine of a tiny mistake. But the fear of thoughts will never be in it, would vanish in the ocean, but will incredibly fear of go to all different ways. Fear of lighting, which strikes the root of love, but the lightning will, which strikes the zoom in the open waves, can vanish in vain. Sad. I went round the bush a couple of times with the sad thoughts in my mind. I cried, I held my palms against my cheeks, which were cold. The sad part I could not reclaim. Why I am sad as the old chimney sweeper. I felt sad at night before Christmas. No gifts for me, but the words I could say. My Santa of love is praying over me. The church bells ringing and high and low, but the sad thoughts, not a person singing Christmas carols. The sad color of my life changing from dark thoughts to sad life in the pink lips and in the tulips and oceans of light in silent steps. Never feel sad as lost letter. Feel happy with joy in hearts of love and light. Night with a twilight light shine over the harbor line. Lights of lines in a row with the darkness of night, and moon streams with the flickering stars shine on the cobblestone. Shine in dark, shine in thoughts, shine like the ancient one who prays in the silent line of people, lines of master praying, but my ancient one prays. In the moonlight over the hills and mountains of love, I may be close to my God, the person in human form. He may reveal his thoughts to me, but he has his own ways of thoughts in different ways to me. I dream two ways that stands in my heart and eyes, which is by my side. The rubies and cobblestone shine on different parts. I wish I may ponder my thoughts on my thoughts of joy in different ways. But pondering my thoughts in silent, master splashes my eyes in as a preacher, but always puts his veil in the silent steps of different words of joy and happiness. A morning with Meher Baba. I swung up from my bed with Meher Baba's love. I wished him good morning and said, Aftar Meher Baba ki jai, Jai Baba. He held my hand and said, time for Aarti. I said, the twilight morning, let's dance to Aarti. Meher Baba sang the prayers in three types of ways. Silent as a sparrow and soft as a pillow. But the louder he says, says, is by his fingers to say, it in a lightning speed of joy. He sleeps with me. He sings with me. He holds me tight in the slow movements of life. I walk deeper sorrow, for not with me, but the third jump he gives and says, I'm besides you everywhere. Don't run alone, walk alone. Let's hold hands in hands and shine the light of justice together in Mehrabad Samadhi. Who are you? I'm the eternal God, man. I came in dust and gone by dust. But I am all around you. I see you with my gross eyes in different ways, but you see me in different thoughts and silent ways. I see you from my sparkling eyes. I see you in human form. The wine we shared was from the crackling glass, but the wine sparkled in the glass. The Lord's Prayer are strong, but he says in different ways of humor and light of love. By the Divine Master of Master, Eternal Mer Baba. The prayer he holds is the hands, not just a ball to throw. And it bursts the light of the prayer in his heart, which clings on the diamond of love. Joy, happiness in silent ways. Beloved God, God help us all to love you and understand you more and more and more till we become worthy of union with you in your hands and help us all to hold fast to Mer Baba's Dharma till the very end. The temple. This I wrote against a temple. I went to a temple and then I wrote this. I have 3 eyes to see, but my third eye is hidden in a silent way. This is hidden in the temple of lights. We can't see it, but the Eternal Father sees it and calls it the temple of eye in a hidden way. The hidden way of my third eye is not to be seen, but the lights up in ways when Mer Baba holds his way to the samadhi of love and light. I bow down to the Lord. I bow in my way. I bow in the samadhi, keeping my thoughts on prayers, but my third eye silently will look upon Mer Baba's love. I garland him in a solemn way, but my heart feels the joy upon the veil. Oh, Mer Baba, you have touched me in different ways. Night on the calm home. I bent my knees. I bent my love upon your joyous samadhi. I bent my eyes, stretched upon my arms around you. But the silent whispers you said in my ear is nothing but like a sparrow. But the words you touched my heart while you said, joy to the world, joy to the love, joy to the samadhi, but silent steps and words are wisdom of thoughts. Silent by rainbow, by the ocean of love, love of light. Jai Baba for this. Silent teaching. I went to a temple, I went to a church, I went to a far temple and visited many more. As I went to the words and said silence on the lips, silent teachings of joy. Whispering is a little squirrel at the gate of Mer Baba Samadhi, but slithering on the tree to tree and jumping silent steps on the sloping roof. Silent teachers Silent words, silent music, which beats in the minds. Silent ways to dance a step into the house of love. But the silent jump into the Baba Samadhi is a witty thought. Can I do it or not? The silent wheel of cars up the hill, which goes like a racing car. Silent teaching in different forms is the different feeling in one's heart. I think I read this one. No, I haven't read this. The look of Baba in my eyes. There was a light of love of Mer Baba looking into my eyes. He looked with a beaming of his eyes into my eyes and saying, I love you. You are the apple pie. I looked at him. In my words, I said, to you, you are all to me. But the pink in all with a pink coat and flowers and the pink cheeks of Mehrabad. The eyes flashed, the eyes danced, the eyes had tears in one's eyes. The love beams upon the railway line at 6:15 a.m. for the train to come into Mehrabad. All the Baba lovers jumping off the train with Baba welcoming us in his pink coat at the Samadhi. The ocean of love is being sung with whistling tune of joy. But Baba's looking straight into my eyes of love and light, shining with the shimmers of gold and silver on the pebble stones. The pebble stones. But Baba is looking straight in my eye. Sorry, pebble stones, which sounds sounds of crackling all in a row. Oh, beloved Mer Baba, you are the ancient one. You are the pillar to peace, love, thought, wisdom, and all. Born to dust is silent, but one may speak his silent words. Rose petal, I had a lovely rose with a fragrance of smell, of joy, love, and happiness. I love the rose, and the petals opened up with a soft-hearted song. It touched my heart saying all this, but I would put the rose in a vase. The vase would follow me, walk tiptoe in the love of joy. I held the rose. I said a few words, good thoughts, good words, good deeds, but and held the vase in my hands. Suddenly, my eyes closed. I felt someone stroking me and saying, my child. I turned round to see, but the person with good words vanished from the sight in a vanishing light. I turned all around, but nowhere to see. I held my hands up high, screaming in the air. Mer Baba, you are with me and all to me. The petals of roses open the light of joy and the breeze of one thought. This is another one called drinking tea at the jolly place. Ding dong bells with the woodlog running in and out. He swayed. He swayed his body, holding me in his arms. I opened up the castle light to shine in with me. He sung joyful song opened up the door with the beating of drums. He knew his way to make the world listen in different movements of joy from the heart of love. It was Valentine's Day. I sat on the lonely chair, going through the magazines called Love at Sight. I tossed the pages and glanced at the radio, listening to the soft, gentle music, love and joy. I suddenly sipped my coffee and silent breeze in came with a swishing person in a white sadra. Don't feel sad. Don't cry. It's Valentine's Day. I'm beloved Mer Baba. I'm with you. You are mine, and I'm your eternal father in all. But your love, Mer Baba, in all. You hold me. I hold you. You be in my heart, but I'm in your heart of love. Happy Valentine's. This is for Valentine's I've written. I stood looking at the mirror, and as I stood thinking of Baba, he looked straight into my eyes with a smile on my face. I glanced at him, held his hand on my forehead, and praised me with the blessings in a silent prayer for me. I had tears falling on my cheeks. He wiped them with a kiss, saying, You are my sunshine. You are my love. Don't cry. I will be with you all days and where you stand. He held my tight. He held me in his arms of joy. He kissed me in every moment of love he gave me in the limelight of the ocean of love. 3 hearts. I opened the box and popped the big heart. Pop, pop, pop. He smiled with his love of joy and silently gave a kiss of love. Pop, pop, the second heart, and came the Queen of Hearts. She sung a soft tune of love, lots of joy in her. Oh dear, the third most precious heart of all. She jumped out of the heart, pop, and gave love to joy to one and all. From the bottom of the heart singing, Oh, my beloved, you're very precious to me. She kissed him under the moonlight and waved her hands in delight. Then I had written one about the beaming light, about, I can't remember, about, I don't, that's not, I'll read another one. Okay, this is a better one. I am you, you are me. We are one in life of love. We think and pray in the utmost joy of love. You are in me and you fly around in different angles. Yeah? But your love is like the ocean of love, sailing into the way of Merbad. Your strength is so strong in all ways, and your stream, the music of love in many ways. I pray to you on bended knees with love and joy for you in Mehrabad. God is one, God is I. I stand by my God and bow down to him. He works all day. He sings in silent voice. He pulls upon the chariot for us to be in. God is God. He bows his head against his followers who, with joy and love, praise him in his hidden spots. God is God. He's eternal bliss, eternal joy, eternal life. He worships each one in his sadra and silent ways. O God, you are one in human form, the light of the ocean of joy in one's heart. The last one I've got now, I think it is. No, I read these, sorry. I read these also. Okay. So I think I've finished, I would say. I've read all. I've read all. Hope you all liked it.
Oh my goodness, we are in ecstasy. We will let you sing, and then I'll say a few words, and then I'll let other people speak for themselves, because we'd all like to let you know what a wonderful evening this is. But go ahead. Is it a dune that you're going to sing? No.
Marilyn has something to say.
Okay, Marilyn.
Oh, Mayor, that was just so beautiful.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Really, quite refreshing to hear you, one right after the other, flowing and loving, and just so, just like a stream of love, just flowing, flowing, flowing to Baba. What a gift. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Eva?
You know, it's always wonderful hearing your poems during Arti, Meher, but what a treat it is to hear them for an hour. That they were fabulous. Thank you so much.
Oh,
for
most
doing this.
welcome. It was a great pleasure of saying it. This is really lovely. So
It's
saying it on Aarti, it was a great pleasure reading it to you all. I was really
yeah.
happy.
It's very special hearing it for not just one, but a lot of them back to back. It was such a treat. Thank you, and
Thank you,
Gail,
thank
for
you.
doing this.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for starting it off so nicely, Mara.
Sally and Prakash. Thank you, Diane and Terry.
Jai Baba Meher, beautiful, actually. I mean, all those I missed in various artis that I couldn't attend. I listened to all of them, and just like Marilyn said, the stream of love was always flowing in every poem that you wrote. And,
Because I just felt,
and
basically some things are on Mehrabad. Some are literally on Mehrabad.
And honestly, I tried to visualize. I listened with, I wanted to listen as a Baba is listening, and I felt really good about it. Thank you so much, Jai Baba.
Thank you, Prakash.
Deborah Hertz.
Thank you, Gail, and thank you so much, Meher. I was just sending you a note with a little picture of a squirrel. You love Baba so much that it actually makes us feel closer to him. And that is very special. You are his apple pie and the apple of his eye, and we love you very much. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fred.
Oh yeah, I just thank you so much for sharing all that. I'm amazed at how much you actually have and how they all flow together. The imagery with all the sparkling and the shining and the waves and everything flowing together with the love and the joy. Great job. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you.
Bob Yeager.
Thank you so much, Meher. What a treat. You've brightened this cold gray day. Jai Baba.
Thank you, Bob.
Deborah, are you back? Or did
Yes, I
Okay.
am back. I just want to say we don't have to go to all the way to Samadhi now. We don't have to travel all the way there. We can just listen to your poetry. And it
No, you all have to go to Samadhi. Once you all have to go to Samadhi, all of you must go.
your poems take us there. So thank you.
What a sublime evening this has been. Now we're not going to forget about your song. So we're not going to cut this short because you have one more thing to bring to us. But the body of your work, the prodigious amount of poems that you have lovingly rendered for Baba are an inspiration and do bring us in the presence of the Lord, our beloved Baba, Jai Baba. We'll let her sing, and then if people have a couple more comments, we'll honor those.
Gail, can you make me the host? I'd like to put on the dhoon for you all. And end it
Sure.
with the dhoon.
Sure.
Thank you.
Do you want to be? Can you be co-host, or do you want to be host?
Make me a co-host is also fine. Co-host is fine.
Okay. You are now co-host. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I'll just put on the dhoon to end it. Okay.
Meher, you may have to share the sound.
Okay, I will make one with this. Let's put it this. One minute. I'll have to just stop it for a minute. 1 minute. Can you hear it now?
No. Oh yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but there's no video, right? Are you planning to show a video?
Can we hear it now?
Yes.
We can
yes.
hear it. There's supposed
Yeah.
to be a video or just audio.
I'll have to go back.
It sounded better just a
1
second
minute. I
ago.
have to go back this 1 minute.
We can't hear anything.
Meher.
I don't see her, but we are still here, so she can still rejoin. So maybe she decided to reboot because yeah, she'll be back. We'll be patient.
I found 3 beautiful readings for Baba today. Gail, you got a nice haircut. You look much younger.
You're kind. Thank you. Very kind.
Well, I need to call my daughter. I'm kind of overdue for that. So I'm going to say good night. What a lovely sharing by Meher. It was just wonderful and wonderful to see you all. Jai Baba.
Thank you, Bob.
Baba's got a backup. Bob went and Thomas came.
I
That's
forgot
good.
to unmute. That was wonderful. Tell Meher I really loved it.
We're also fortunate that this is now going to be available to us. So if we come upon that low day, we'll be able to pop this on our phones or tablets or.
My internet had gone.
Okay.
I'll have to re-put it on again.
Okay.
Can you hear it now?
No, we can only hear you.
We heard it just a minute ago.
You can't see the video.
We can't see the video. We can't hear it right now. When you came back on, we could hear the dune. We couldn't see the video.
Now can you see it?
Yeah, I see the video. Yes.
You can see the video?
Yes, the video. We can see it.
But we can't hear it.
Pretty.
Yeah, we can hear it and see it.
Meher Baba, 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 Meher Baba. Meher Baba, 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 Meher Baba. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba.
What a nice idea to have the dune at the end. And once again, it's going to be such a pleasure to be able to access this beautiful program and hear it lovingly read, your poems lovingly read to us. And it'll be a real treasure, not only now, but in the future. So I think at this point we'll say, is there anything else you want to say to wrap up?
Stop wasting time applying for jobs on LinkedIn or Naukri or other online job portals. You know why? Because
I don't know what's happening.
20% of the jobs on these sites, and most of them
Angela will take this out.
But if you're a mid or senior level professional, you need to tap into the hidden 80% of the job market, because this is where you can find a gold mine of opportunities with higher salary, great work culture, and growth opportunities. And I'll show you exactly how you can do that in my free Dream Job webinar. In this webinar,
I've stopped it. I don't know from where the sound is coming.
CAR framework.
Anyway, thank you. That was very lovely.
It was, I think it's the YouTube.
Yeah, it's YouTube or something.
Amazon, Goldman Sachs.
It's getting very invasive.
Gail, can you turn off your YouTube?
Thank you, Mayhair. That was wonderful.
There, it seems to be gone. Well, once again, Mayhair, you have delighted us beyond our wildest expectations. We look forward to you coming back another time. Just
Welcome
so
anytime, anytime.
You read so beautifully. It's nothing.
Thank
It's
you.
nothing like having the wrote the poems, read them to us. It's just a fantastic opportunity for us to get closer to Baba. So with that, I'm going to say good night, and we'll see you at another Poet in the Spotlight. Jai Baba. Good night.
Thank you for having me.
Baba ki
Jai.
jai.
Avatar
Meher Baba
Baba
ki
ki
Jai.
Avatar Meher
Meher
Baba
Baba
ki
ki
Jai.
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 Thank you.